a major tornado coming this way. Holy crap.
Yo, this is crazy.
It's a double jump. Right?
Yeah, there's really a tornado out here.
Governor just said we are still not out of the woods, and the remnants of Ida spawning destructive tornadoes across at least 4 states. Reporter Catherine Scott from our Philadelphia station is on the ground in Mullica Hill, New Jersey, where one of those reported twisters touched down. Good morning, Catherine.
Cecilia, we are surrounded by damage here in Mullica Hill. Home after a confirmed tornado touched down 6:20 last evening. Take a look at this one. The side completely torn off. You can see inside someone's room into their closets. Residents here say
delivering a historic soaking in the Northeast.
ABC News is reporting at least 8 people have died in this rapid flash flooding. Cities and towns across the tri-state area are being swamped by record rainfall this morning. We're looking live right now at aerials from the Philadelphia area, and you can see, look how many vehicles submerged underneath that water. The flooding, you can still see very high. People waking up this morning trying to just make it through all of this. It looks like some people are even having to be rescued. A state of emergency was declared in New York and New Jersey, and that state is also reporting a tornado.
And then a flash flood emergency was declared for the first time ever in New York City. Look at this video. The water cascading into a subway station in Brooklyn. And yes, the train does stop, and yes, people do get off and face those conditions. The trains have limited service this morning. ABC News anchor Motorcoaster Abdi has the latest.
Overnight, dramatic images of the historic flash flood emergency in the Northeast.
Wow.
What's left of Hurricane Ida pummeling New Jersey, where at one point Wednesday night, 5 inches of rain fell per hour, and Newark Airport flooded. The airport suspending all flights last night. And for the first time ever, the National Weather Service issuing a flash flood emergency for New York City. Water seen rushing into the subway station. Subway service halted overnight. And in the Bronx, more than 24 cars bobbing like bath toys on this highway. This man climbing out of his window to save.
Get in the bathroom now.
From Virginia all the way up past New York, dangerous flooding, heavy winds, and hundreds of high water rescues from New York to Philadelphia. At least 18 deaths have been reported linked to flooding in New York City. That as subways and basement apartments suddenly filled with water. Streets turned into rivers, and in parts of Pennsylvania and New Jersey, twisters ripped through neighborhoods.
Hey, Nydia, you know, I've been here 18 years, and I can say this is the worst of flooding I've seen here in the city of Philadelphia, especially here on the Vine Street Expressway of floodwater. We're here at 22nd and Vine, and just look at it. The water's seemingly going nowhere. You have trees, debris. You have to assume that that is clogging drains below the water, making the receding of this very difficult. A major problem here. You know, we're talking about the Schuylkill Crestway, how far the floodwater goes, but we'll be keeping an eye on that. But, you know, I got to tell you, officials want people, if you can't come into the city, do not. It is congested here. Roads are flooded everywhere. They want people to stay away.